Welcome to Hard Beautiful Journey, where we embrace vulnerability as our superpower and let courage light our path. I'm Tiff Carson, here to share heartfelt stories of healing, grief, and resilience. Each week, I'll talk with guests from experts to everyday heroes about their journeys through adversity. Together, we'll uncover the beauty that emerges from life's challenges and how each experience can spark profound growth. Join us on this courageous journey of connection and transformation. Hey there, welcome back to Hard Beautiful Journey. I am your host, Tiff Carson, and today I'm excited to give you a deeper look at something that's very close to my heart, and it's called my Healing Heart Journey Framework. And you might have heard me drop a few hints in some of my recent episodes, but now it's time to dive in. So, what is this? Well, it's a practical guide to healing focused on helping us feel more balanced, grounded, and most of all, connected. Each part of this framework is designed to support us in a different area of our life, from honoring our bodies to finding our joy and even building deeper connections with those around us. This is not about a quick fix or surface solutions. It's about real, lasting change that brings us peace and strength in our everyday lives. And the best part is that each step is tied to one of the body's chakras, helping us tap into the energy centers in our body that keep us aligned and feeling our best. So, if you're ready to explore this journey with me, let's get started. All right, so the chakras. Chakras are the energy centers in our bodies, and they're sort of like little traffic lights along your spine that make sure that everything is flowing smoothly. You know when they're in balance because it feels like you're cruising down the highway with no red lights, no accidents. But when they're blocked, you can feel it because it feels like you're hitting every single pothole and speed bump and maybe even a few check engine lights. Let's just say that things feel very rough and very bumpy when your chakras are not in balance. They correspond to a different part of us, our physical health, our emotions, our sense of purpose. And when we give these chakras just even a little bit of TLC or a lot, we feel more grounded and more connected. And honestly, like we're a little less like we're going to not lose our minds. So this is where the Healing Heart Journey Framework comes in. Each pillar in this framework is designed to help us balance one of these chakras, so that you're not just healing from the neck up or the waist down, you're healing all the way through. Today, I'm going to take you on a tour of these 7 pillars, starting from the bottom, literally. We're going to kick things off with the root chakra, which is our foundation, and we're going to work our way up to the crown chakra, where we start to connect with the big stuff. But don't worry, I am going to keep this light and relatable, so that you can picture yourself using these pillars easily. All right, let's jump in to the first pillar, honor your body, the root chakra. When you think about your body, I want you to think about building a house. And when you build a house, you want it to be on solid ground. And if you don't have the stability of the solid ground, you're not going to feel supported. You're not going to feel grounded, and it's going to be really hard to focus on anything else going on. And honoring your body isn't always about doing extreme workouts or drinking those kale smoothies every day. But if you like them, just go for it. It's about tuning in, paying attention, and listening to what your body needs. This could mean rest, nourishment, or just giving yourself a break. Listening to your body is so important, But even more important is honoring what your body is telling you. Our bodies are so smart, and they know exactly what it needs at any given moment. So really consider paying attention to those messages. For me, I completely ignored my body for many years, especially when my ex and I were going through our extreme parenting challenges with our kids. Literally nothing else mattered in my life except finding out what was going on with them and how we could make our lives easier. I put myself on the back burner, and that led to, you guessed it, a complete burnout. As I wrote about in my book, Dancing in the Rain, I became a chronic overachiever in my early teens. If I took on a role or a project, I would see that thing through no matter what. Sometimes to the point of it almost killing me. Literally, one of my jobs almost gave me a heart attack. No project was too big or too small for me to want to achieve, except for my health, it seemed. About a year ago, I started to really think about that and why I was always okay with doing all these other projects and completing them with great success. Why in the hell can I not take that same approach and discipline with my health and my body? Why can't I do that? That was when I decided to start #Project TIFF. And Project TIFF means doing all the things to honor my body, like going for a walk with my dog Ella, working out with my trainer coach Tab, meal prepping, which I'm still working on. I'm really not good at that, but I'm trying just to get enough protein in my body. And of course, the thing that I love the most in the world, napping. I am a professional napper, okay? Professional. So I make sure I get my naps in, and that is one of the ways that I do honor my body now. All right, so let's get real. How are you honoring your body? Or maybe the better question is how haven't you been honoring your body? Today, I challenge you to start your own #project blank your name. Pick something small, just one, that you can do today and give your body some love. It could be as simple as taking a 5-minute stretch break, drinking that extra glass of water or two, or going to bed a bit earlier. Remember that you are important and the health of your body matters. Trust me, I learned that the hard way. When we don't take care of ourselves, everything else feels harder. So take that first step, whatever it looks like for you, and make honoring your body a priority. Next up is pillar 2, find your tribe. The sacral chakra. This pillar is all about connection and finding those people who lift you up and who remind you that you're not doing this life alone in this batshit crazy world. Your tribe can be anyone. It could be your family, friends, your dog, a community group that you connect with. These are the people that remind you to laugh when things get tough and who show up on the hard days in their pajama pants and all. It was 2018 when I realized that I needed to make a better effort to put myself out there and meet people. I remember telling my ex-husband, James, I am going to start volunteering more so that I can meet some people. I also said that I was going to put myself in places and situations where I was forced to converse with people. I wanted to try and get over my lifelong shyness. Me, the person on this mic doing this podcast right now who talks to people from all over the world. It obviously worked to help get over my shyness. But even better, it helped me meet people that are now part of my tribe. These people are an incredible source of love and support for the work that I am doing now. Some of these friends are on the other side of the world. Hello, my Aussie friends. I am eternally grateful that I made the decision to find my tribe and connect. So how is your tribe looking these days? Do you have those people who will show up for you, laugh with you, and remind you that you're not doing this alone? If not, here is my challenge. Start building your tribe today. Take one step outside of your comfort zone. Maybe join a local group that interests you. Start volunteering somewhere that you care about, or simply reach out to someone that you haven't connected with in a while. Number 3, awaken your soul, the solar plexus chakra. Let me tell you, life without joy is like pancakes without syrup. That doesn't work. It does not work. I'm telling you, pancakes without syrup doesn't work. Awaken your joy is all about rediscovering what lights you up, what brings a smile to your face, just because. And it doesn't have to be some grand adventure that you go on. It could be as simple as dancing around your kitchen to your favorite song. For me, this is drumming. Yes, actual drums. I am a budding rock star, if I do say so myself. My dad is a musician, and I grew up around band equipment, and something always pulled me towards those drum kits. I would hop on them and just start wailing away on them when the band was taking a break during practice. I'm like my dad, and I play everything by ear. No formal sheet music for this chick. No way. My first lesson with my teacher, Nathan, I was hooked. Not only is he funny, but he teaches me a new song every week, or 2 songs, and I have the best time learning from him. So here's the question. When's the last time you did something just for the joy of it? Not because it was productive or necessary, but simply because it made you smile. Today, I challenge you to find a moment, just a moment, to awaken your joy. It doesn't have to be something huge. Just pick something that lights you up. Maybe it's dancing around your living room to an old favorite song, trying your hand at painting, or belting out karaoke in your car. Take a few minutes today to reconnect with something that brings you joy. It might just be the spark you need to light up the rest of your day. And who knows, maybe you'll end up discovering a whole new passion. All right, pillar number 4, love your story, the heart chakra. We often want to hide or rewrite the messy parts of our story, don't we? But those imperfect, cringe-worthy chapters, they're what makes us real. They're what make us human. And loving your story means embracing every single chapter, the highs, the lows, everything in between. It's about owning your journey and recognizing that each experience has shaped you into the resilient person that you are today. As many of you know, I shared a big part of my story in my book, Dancing in the Rain, where I opened up about my relationship with my brother, Corey, and his passing from a fentanyl overdose. Trust me, it would have been much easier to keep all of that pain to myself. But I knew that by fully embracing and sharing my journey, that I might not just help heal myself, but also help other people going through similar struggles. The messages that I've received from people who have felt seen and comforted by this book remind me that loving our story and sharing it is one of the most powerful ways that we can connect. So here is my challenge to you. Take a few minutes today to reflect on a part of your story, just one little part of your story that you have struggled to accept. Write it down, talk it out with a friend, or simply sit with it and remind yourself that it's part of what makes you uniquely you. Loving your story, even the tough parts, allows others to know they're not alone. And it's a beautiful way to start healing. Pillar number 5, the throat chakra. Use your voice. All right, let's talk about the power of using your voice. This pillar is all about speaking your truth, expressing what's in your heart, and not letting fear keep you silent. And I get it. I really do. Getting used to using your voice, it can be intimidating. You might worry that you're saying something wrong or that no one will understand you. But remember, your voice is yours for a reason, and you don't have to be loud. You don't have to be polished or perfect. You just have to be honest. So remember when I said that I was super, super shy? I'm not kidding. I am not exaggerating when I say that I would turn 18 shades of red if someone even looked at me, let alone talk to me. And getting me to talk to you? Good luck, Chuck. I even bought a book called Painfully Shy to find ways to get past this because I knew that it was holding me back. 2020, I began seriously contemplating starting this podcast to share what our family had been going through. That was really hard. Our 10-year infertility battle and our parenting challenges. The only problem with this whole plan was I had to talk, like actually talk, open my mouth and speak words. The first time that I tried recording this podcast, I almost threw in the towel. It took me 7 hours, 7, to record my first episode that was less than an hour long. And I was profusely sweating. And I remember thinking, how in the hell does anyone do a podcast if it takes them this long to record one episode? But then I realized that it was just my perfectionist tendencies in me that was holding me back. So I kicked them to the curb. The crazy part is, though, I can't even tell you how many people have commented on my voice. How calm and soothing it is. Me, my voice. Never in a million years did I think that of myself. So here is my challenge to you today. Take one small step to start using your voice. Maybe it's having an honest conversation with a friend or sharing a thought on social media, or even just journaling something that's been holding you back. Start by expressing something that feels true to you, however big or however small. The more you practice, I promise you, I promise you, the more natural it will feel and the easier it will be to let your authentic voice shine. Trust me when I say that your voice has the power to connect, inspire, and even heal, not just others, but yourself. So please take that step and let your voice be heard. Pillar number 6, ignite your gratitude, the third eye chakra. All right, let's talk about gratitude, the kind that helps you see the good even when life feels heavy and bad and shitty. This pillar is all about noticing those blessings around you, especially when they are hard to find. Gratitude doesn't magically erase all of that hard stuff, but it does shift your perspective, allowing you to find a glimmer of light in your day. I like to think of it as a mental reset button that helps open my heart even on those tough days. Around 2013, I was following this lady on Facebook and I saw her do this project with her family. She had made this gratitude print and she framed it and got some dry erase markers and hung it in her kitchen by their dining room table. And every night at dinner, each of the family members wrote what they were grateful for that day. I thought it was a great idea, so I wanted to try it with our family. I went and got the print printed at Costco, put it in a frame, got the dry erase markers, and hung it up. And I got to tell you, we did that for years. And it was such an interesting thing to hear every day what our kids were grateful for, what we were each grateful for. It was sometimes simple things. Sometimes it wasn't simple things. Sometimes it was more than what I expected. There were times when James and I would forget to do gratitude and our kids would remind us that we needed to do gratitude, or they were trying to get out of dishes. Could have been that too, but no, they actually really enjoyed doing gratitude. And when we had company over, we also included our company in it. And yeah, it was just a really good way of instilling that sense of gratitude with our kids. I also still do a daily gratitude practice first thing in the morning with my coffee. Or if I don't have time in the morning, I will do it while I'm driving. There is always time and always something to be grateful for. So here's my challenge for you. Start a simple gratitude practice today. Grab a notebook, your phone, or even a sticky note and just jot down 3 things that you're grateful for. And they don't have to be huge. Maybe it's your morning coffee or a kind word from a friend or a beautiful sunset. Do this each day for a week and see how it changes the way that you feel. Gratitude is like fuel for the soul. The more that you practice it, the more it lights up your life. So please try it. Take that small step today to ignite your gratitude and watch how it brings a little more light into your journey. And last but not least is pillar 7, nurture your soul, the crown chakra. This is the ultimate step in our journey where we connect with something bigger than ourselves. For me, and for some, it's spirituality, meditation, or just finding moments of deep peace. Nurturing your soul is about finding that quiet space within where you can feel grounded, at peace, and connected to the world in a meaningful way. One of my favorite ways to nurture my soul is by spending time in nature, especially by water or out in the mountains. I like to let the world slow down and just breathe. I love just sitting there and doing deep breath work. I also loved when I figured out how to meditate, which, by the way, is extremely transformative and healing. I am working on recording some meditations for the Healing Heart Journey, so stay tuned for those. I'm hoping that they will help those of you that haven't tried meditation and would like to. I'm hoping that these can help you. Today, try finding a few minutes to disconnect, whether it's meditating, praying, or just taking a walk. Nurturing your soul is like pressing pause on life's noise and tuning in to what really matters. So, there you have it, the Healing Heart Journey Framework. Each pillar, from honor your body to nurture your soul, is a step in grounding yourselves, opening your heart, and finding peace along the way. And healing, it isn't linear at all, and it's certainly not easy, but each of these pillars offers a way to find strength even on those hard days. If you're feeling ready to dive deeper with me, I would love to invite you to a free Healing Heart Journey workshop that I'm hosting on Wednesday, November the 12th at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to spend more time exploring each of these pillars together in even more detail and dive into ways that you can apply them to your own life. You'll leave feeling uplifted, supported, and equipped with practical tools for your own journey. So head over to tiffcarson.com/HHJ-workshop to sign up, and I would love to see you there. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. I hope that these pillars bring you as much comfort and courage as they have brought me. And remember, wherever you are on your journey, keep walking, keep breathing, keep healing, and keep dancing in the rain. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here for this episode of Hard, Beautiful Journey. I hope today's episode inspired you to embrace your own vulnerabilities and recognize the strength within you. Remember, every story of resilience adds to the beauty of our shared journey. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and leave a review. Your support helps me spread hope and healing to even more listeners. Until next time, keep shining your light and embracing the beauty in your journey. Bye-bye.